flame glow light. We argue wrong, but it feels so right. Hit the buzz, let it
What up, guys?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Howdy. Welcome back to DCDT.
Yeehaw.
Let's go straight into it, guys. We're just going to waste no time. Ratings for this episode. Manny, what was the name of the episode?
God something.
What?
I just went off of it. Hold on. I just went off of it. Sorry.
My God.
God's business.
Act of God
Why
business.
is no one
Act
ever
of God.
ready?
Stop talking. Act of God business. All right. Ratings.
Act of God's business?
God business. Act of God business.
For this episode?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Does it not fit? You can go into your ratings and tell us.
-10. No, I'm just kidding. It was a filler episode where
Mm-hmm.
I give it a soft 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, soft 7. I feel like that's a good rating for it.
That's
Oh.
all you got.
Moving on. No.
We can move on. I'm just saying. I thought you had more.
No. It was a good episode. I feel like it kind of
Mm-hmm.
gave us a better perspective of what's going to happen. I think the only thing that was I found a little exciting was just Oriana and Carter's development together.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of reminding me of a young Rip and a young Beth.
Beth, yeah.
You know, where Beth was the strong-willed teenager.
Yeah.
And then you have Rip that's trying to be.
Just trying to figure out his life.
Yeah, just trying to figure it out and, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of symmetry. I think the biggest thing aside from that was the interaction of Beulah with the community, with how she's running her brand, how she's handling business.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but see a similarity with John Dutton, you know, where she knows everyone. She somehow, in her own way, has contributed to everyone's well-being.
Are you okay? You seem like
I'm
you're
tearing up.
You seem
Because I was
sick.
like, John Dutton?
So on that real quick, do you think, because John Dutton gets his hands dirty, we've seen that she doesn't necessarily put herself in that line to where she can be convicted of something. She directs people to do certain things, will threaten indirectly, but I don't see her as somebody who's going to get her hands dirty.
What's your question?
For her, will she get her hands dirty the way John Dutton did? Because he's comparing her to John Dutton.
No. I compare her to John Dutton in the sense that she's involved in everything, just like he was. He was, John Dutton was involved in the community. Like, he would go into town and everyone knew him. You know, he had the cops doing his bidding, you know, just like we're seeing right now with Beulah.
Mm-hmm.
But we are seeing that Beulah is doing it in a way, like you said, where she's technically involved, but at the same time, there's nothing that's bringing it back to her.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of found interesting about this episode, really.
Mhm.
And that's why the soft 7. I would give it a higher score because there wasn't a lot of, I feel like there wasn't too much drama in this one.
That's what gives you a high score?
Yeah, I like a little something.
Yeah. I'm going to go 7.5. Just going off what we said too. I'm going to comment on what Manny asked was, I think she's more of a Beth than John. I think she's very strong-minded. She's super smart. John was more of like, this is what what my family stood for these many years. Beth is more of like, I'm very calculated and organized, and I can do it for you, Dad. And I think Beulah plays like a huge role in that. And she there's a lot of similarities there. And if you guys recall, we talked about Beth not holding really a gun. She held a knife the whole time. She didn't get her hands dirty, and she didn't hold a gun until this series. But she didn't get her hands dirty until the very end. Am I wrong? Right?
True.
You know what I mean? And that's what I think that might lead to.
Oh, like taking care of. Oh, okay.
Business. Yeah. Taking care of Jamie Jr.
Jamie Jr. Jamie's twin. Jamie's spirit died and got relived in Joaquin.
That's what they put.
Coincidentally, they're both Jays.
And you know what's weird is the train station, they just turned into zombies. Now it's Joaquin. I'm going to say, yeah, I liked it. Again, going on what I said last episodes, because we covered 2 episodes, guys. I'm going to say that I really enjoy the fact that the story building, like I mean, I can bump it up to an 8 if I want to, because the story building behind each character is like leading us to back to, okay, how are they gonna handle this together? Everybody's gonna have to play a role. Right now, Carter's role is a teenager. He's just growing up. He's in high school. He's experiencing love for what we know is the first time love. She's crazy like Beth. Like you, that was a great parallel. I like that. I just enjoy the fact that we get to see him like acting. Like I wish they did that with Tate. God, I can't stop talking about that. Like that's a huge thing for me. I like this because it's a fresh new character that we've seen grow up. I mean, you look at him. I told you like during the episode, I'm like, he looks like he just walked in the doors at the stables. Remember when he was just there in his black hoodie, like Rip coincidentally wore in the first episode? Very, very interesting choices of wardrobe, but I do like all that stuff connecting. I think it's, I don't know, I just like it a lot. Like I like Beth interacting and figuring out the way that she's gonna handle her steer and how she wants them slaughtered and how she wants to sell them to other people and competitors. And I don't know. We catch a glimpse at the end where Joaquin interacts with her, and she says it as we talked about before that you remind me of my father's attorney, which is Jamie. So I think that was hilarious. I left a comment on there for Dutton Ranch social media saying like, oh, they were asking if the body's ever going to turn up, and I said, well, if Joaquin's like Jamie's counterpart, then no, like it's they're not going to cover it. I mean, it's going to come up, but they're not going to get away with it. So anyway, I don't want to talk too much about it. And now Manny has some things to say too about his ratings. Manny's like nothing else, just ratings.
Rating for me 7. I don't know if it's soft 7, but I do like that they're laying the groundwork for what's to come.
Yeah.
With the foot and mouth disease with the cattle.
Yeah.
That'll turn into something. Beth just sold a bunch of meat. Or is on her way to selling a bunch of meat. And now that meat may not even be available. So that's going to turn into another challenge they have to fight there. The relationship with Oriana and Carter. I don't know why he said Tate and I'm thinking Tate. That's something we were kind of wondering if Beth would walk in on them.
Yeah.
And didn't. But I think that'll end up happening in the end at some point.
Yeah.
Probably in the next episode.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, 7. I think the next couple episodes will probably turn it up a notch, and they're gonna wow us in some way. What way, we don't know, but
yeah, because we only have I think 6 more weeks, right? Yeah, because it's 9 episodes, so 6 more weeks.
Yeah.
So
good math.
I tried. It's like
ranchers need math. Y equals MX plus Y.
Plus what?
Plus B.
I heard we.
I heard blee.
Blee. It's the cousin of pie. Get with it, guys.
Got it. Sorry. No, overall great episode. There's a lot of things to talk about, I guess, in terms of like Beulah and Everett's interaction in the beginning. You talked about how Beulah has a little bit of a pull like John.
Love tension?
Maybe. But you talked about how Beulah was talking over, was it the sheriff or was it
the new sheriff?
Well, Sheriff Wade?
No, the one who passed away.
Ellis.
Yeah. Good memory, see? And she talked about basically just how his life was, and I think she's basically summarizing like he was in order and Wade needs to fall in suit. And that's what I think you're right, like in terms of Dutton John having his hand in certain areas and having them play out for his ranch just like she did. So I see that too.
Well, you also see it when she goes visit Wes's girlfriend or wife.
Whitney?
Brittany.
Whitney.
Something with a knee.
Energy. I need you to live.
So
you're struggling over there. I'm like, are you okay?
No, I'm just trying to figure out. This is why I'm telling you. I'm really trying to figure out like where this episode is kind of leading to us.
Yeah.
Because yes, we have the diseased cows.
Mm-hmm.
We have Beulah interacting with Everett,
And Wade. Yeah.
and Wade.
Mhm.
So clearly it is a setup,
Yeah.
you know, but where that setup is, how their interaction is going to continue going.
Mm.
Because right now we still don't. The only issue that Beth or the Dutton Ranch has against the 10 Petals is just that 10 Petals didn't want to cut their meat.
As of right now.
As of right now.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to figure out how the dead body being at the Edwards Ranch, the Dutton Ranch now,
Mhm.
you know, how that's going to play into effect, and if that's really going to cause the actual attention of like, oh, you know what, they're actually a problem. It's a problem that we need to solve.
Yeah.
You know? And touching back to what you were saying about Tate, I feel like Tate did do a big role in Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot of acting there. He was the main.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
You know,
Even
so
as the kidnapped kid.
as a
Yeah.
kidnapped kid, as a kid who defended his mom and killed someone, as
Hmm.
you know, going through all that trauma.
Yeah, and then to lose him in Marshalls though, it's like
Yeah,
wasted
but I mean,
opportunity.
give the kid a break.
But
He's been through enough.
so they've all been through enough. I feel like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well,
So is Carter.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think this one's more of the start over of a family relocating. For Tate, he has his family in the res, but the show is Marshall's. So that's probably why he's not
Yeah.
in it as much, unless they kind of need
Yeah.
him to fill some roles here and there with the younger crowd from the res.
and
Okay.
honestly, I just feel like Tate is in Marshalls. He's just being used as kind of like a bridge,
Yeah.
you know, to like mix it in with the res to like not lose that connection.
Yeah. Talking about Marshalls too, it's like we have the season finale this Sunday. You guys won't hear from us talking about it until we talk about Dutton Ranch next Friday. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the soft 7.
Yeah.
I don't know. The other thing that I found kind of interesting was the whole Zachariah.
I was gonna talk about that next. I was
You
waiting.
know?
Yeah.
That was also an interesting take, you know, because I don't.
Quick check. Hold on while you're on that. Can you look up whatchamacallit, what Rip's history? Because he obviously touched on like his family's history and why he was giving what he said to what's her name? Jeez.
Well, he killed his dad, remember?
Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking about. He's like,
Because dad killed his mom.
yeah. See, that's what I was thinking about. Is that
Yeah.
he was
The
And not
dad
only-
killed the mother and brother.
Yeah.
So then he killed his dad for sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
when
killed his father.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many episodes that we've seen. I'm surprised you remember that. I forgot, but I
this is
do.
So-
memorable.
He after he was knocked unconscious, Rip, he woke up to find his dad stabbing his mom.
That's
That's when he
right.
struck him over the head with struck him with a frying pan, assuming over the
Yeah.
head.
Yeah. Okay. Now I remember.
Iron Cast.
And then John made him disappear because his name isn't Rip, right?
No, his name was always Rip.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I remember he changed it.
No.
Am I,
It was
am I living in a different universe?
probably
Okay.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, I think so.
For me, I don't remember him sort of having a name until John gave him the name.
That's what I thought.
No, we'll have to double check this, but I'm pretty sure when he first got introduced, because I remember the scene, he was hiding from the authorities. He apparently he snuck into a ranch. He was hiding inside a barn. They called John. At that time, he was the cattle police.
Livestock commissioner.
Livestock commissioner.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
It does say Rip was his name the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh. What
So
was I remembering then?
yeah, I remember him bringing him to his car and he's telling him like, okay, like, what's your name? He's like, Rip. And then he's like, all right, I'm gonna give you purpose. And that's when we never saw the branding of him, but we know that he got branded by John. And then since that, he has always been with John, you know, to
Yeah.
the point where John considered him almost as a son.
Worth noting though, that's not his real name. That's his nickname, and he's always gone by that, so we don't actually know his real name.
He doesn't even have a
Mm.
birthday.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot that happened. Like, geez, now my mind's going like scrambled eggs right now.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. When we talk about it, there's a
Soft
lot.
seven.
Soft seven. Soft
Uh,
seven. It's just, there's so many parallels.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and going back to even with Beth, you know, bringing out an old box, opening it up and pulling out the Louis Vuittons
Yeah.
Vuittons and looking at them.
Brand new. They
Brand
weren't scuffed at all.
none,
Mm,
you know, and her kind of realizing like, I have to get back into this this persona.
Yeah.
You know, the one that handled the business, that did the dirty work.
Yeah.
At one point, John Dutton did say to Jamie in a conversation, he's like, why do we need her? I was like, well, she's a necessary evil that you and I can't do. You know, which means that she handles business in a different way, but still it's very calculated. And I think that's where you kind of paralleled her with Beulah. And I feel like that's something that, I don't know if this is probably just a gender thing or, you know, the gender motif that always plays in like movies and stories. Like women tend to be a little bit more strategic in the way that they handle their business without getting caught, while men...
Choose your words wisely right now. You know women listen to the show.
While men tend to be a little bit more impulsive, you know.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. I was like, sorry, I'm talking in front of like the two most sensitive men here, but
there's a mirror right there.
Look at him.
Spider-Man.
I wish there was a camera on me right now.
Wait till
Marshmallow.
Wait till we get the metas and just start looking at Manny zooming in.
I know.
And then like Cyclops. And then like Vegeta reading his power.
Negative 100.
Oh, but you know, you're slowly starting to see that kind of development. I don't know if you guys picked this up, but when Joaquin and Beth were also having the conversation, Joaquin, I don't know, I felt like he was also picking up something from Beth, like the way that he was looking at her, the way that he was talking to her. It wasn't that of like trying to be intimidating or anything, but he was like intrigued, you know?
Yeah, no.
So
I mean, it wasn't coincidence. He knew about the deal.
Yeah.
And he was kind of just doing his homework.
Yeah. I don't know. I found that also kind of interesting. I don't know, the way that whole scene was kind of scripted, because any other time we've seen Beth being at the bar and reading men left and right, you know, and giving them what's what. And this time Beth was also kind of like
pulling it back.
Well, she's the businesswoman now. She's advocating for the ranch. So she has to hold back.
I think
but she never holds back.
She was always advocating for the ranch, though. Like at Yellowstone, she was always trying to pull the strings, you know, intimidating men.
But I think more because it's new. Like she had to make sure that she maintained the reputation of what they're trying to build and not just trying to burn bridges right away.
Yeah, but
he's not a bridge.
Yeah, he's an obstacle.
Yeah.
True, but I mean, he can probably
he's
also
an
make
unknown
calls. Yeah, there you go.
He's an unknown enemy.
I think
so. I guess it kind of just tied back to the conversation that she had with the vet.
Okay.
And it's like, I'm choosing my paddles. So I think she's still kind of measuring, you know, the land, the scope of the land.
Yeah.
Kind of say like, all right, what are the players here? Where are the pieces located at the moment?
Yeah.
What are my next moves?
Yeah, she's new to the game in this area. So yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think what you're referring to is kind of like the Sherlock Holmes, where Moriarty and him are like fighting on the balcony, and he goes, "Oh, you do this too? You think you're the only one?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get it. But it's weird just because I wouldn't put Joaquin in her, but I did get that vibe. I would put more her and Beulah, and I think we're gonna get that when they sit down on the couch. I'm waiting for that scene, that trailer. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one to happen, and I think that's where I'm really gonna see that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out like what's gonna lead them to finally have that conversation. You know, because right now we're seeing that the meat is not going to be a problem because the cows are diseased, you know. So could it be really that Beulah's trying to defend her only son, her legitimate son, and the body is the reason of why their tension, you know, cranks up to from 0 to 60? Because the only tension that they have was that one interaction at Beulah's office, right? And it's just about meat, and she's just like, all right, you bought Edward's ranch, profits, that's extortion. All right, well, sorry you see it that way.
Yeah.
Bye. And that was it.
Okay, so then let's talk about predictions. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I think that not all the cattle is diseased, but I think she's going to need Beulah's help at some point, and that might lead to some interaction, maybe that couch interaction I was talking about. And there's obviously going to be some battle. I mean, one of the trailers was them walking away from burning something down. I do think that there are going to be some characters that are going to come in. We always see characters coming in. Unfortunately, I don't think Dutton Ranch is going to overlap with Landman because of Azul and Manuel being played by the same actor, unless there's something that they make up and go through hoops, like I said, But we don't know. Shows have done less and gotten away with it. So
I don't know. Maybe she can go visit Fort Worth. Is that
Fort Worth, yeah.
Fort
yeah,
Worth?
man. Yeah.
I mean, how far is Austin from Fort Worth? I don't know. Someone with geography skills.
They're a bit apart.
Oh, okay. Well, I think if there is going to be an interaction with Landman, it's
Mhm.
going to be in the city. It's not going to be at the ranch level.
Yeah.
And that would be a good way of
Mhm.
like avoiding the whole Azul
Yeah.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? Because with Landman, remember, their new LLC is oil and cattle.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So there could be something there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't know. It would be interesting, you know? So I honestly think that what's going to lead up to the scene that you're talking about between Beulah and Beth, I think it's going to be around Oriana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's about Oriana. I feel Beulah is constantly watching what Oriana is doing.
Yeah.
And she gets informed right away when something's going on with Oriana.
Like two mother figures come in.
Exactly. You know, and in order to keep, because remember, the key thing that we see in that one scene is about legacy.
Yeah.
Oriana technically is the future of the 10 Petals. And if we want to take Carter as, you know, Beth's son,
Yeah.
technically, he would be the future of Dutton Ranch.
But what about Rob Well? Is he really away? And isn't he the heir?
He is, but I mean, he's off the wagon. So
Yeah. I mean,
I feel with Rob Will, the tension's going to be between Joaquin and Rob Will or Rip and Rob Will.
yeah, which we got a glimpse of. So I assume
We did. But I think it's going to be more Joaquin kind of getting rid of the, you know, sort of like the Jamie.
Mhm.
His ambition is like, I want to run this the way that it should be run.
Mm-hmm.
And Rob Will is kind of like stopping all of this. It's an obstacle at the moment.
Yeah.
So I feel like there might be somehow Joaquin kind of gets rid of Rob Will.
Mm-hmm.
And that just kind of leaves him and Beulah and something there,
Yeah.
you know?
Manny, do you have any predictions? You're just still enjoying it?
So, I'm enjoying it. I think that sit down that you're talking about between
Mhm.
Beulah and Beth is actually going to come from Joaquin. From her connecting with Joaquin, I think she will probably, although he reminds her of Jamie, I think she will find some way or some angle to try to whether manipulate or just try to see what strings she can pull from there.
Okay.
And I think that will lead to that possibly. And then we've seen what they do with storylines with like this cattle and things like that. You know
Mhm.
how they did with the when the two other cowboys in Yellowstone dumped the alfalfa
Mhm.
on the cattle, and it
Mhm.
destroyed that whole area right there. So there seems to always be a way. Life finds a way, and I think
All right, Jurassic Park.
that will take care of itself. I don't. They'll find some storyline about it, but I'm more interested in seeing what happens between Joaquin and Beth, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other thing that we didn't really touch base on is that ominous call from Mariano,
Yeah.
which we're assuming is probably Beulah's husband because,
You think so?
well, remember Joaquin in, I think it was episode 2, where he's like, should I contact father? And she's like, he runs his own business and I run the ranch,
Yeah.
you know? So it's like, why are we going to get him involved? But with the call that she got from him,
Mhm.
where she was even contemplating to take the call,
Yeah.
ended up taking the call, and all we get from him is like, I want no surprises. Let me run the ranch how I want to. I said I want no surprises.
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day,
Uh-huh. Here we
although
go.
Beulah is at the forefront of the
You
ranch,
said it. Sorry.
I just looked something up, but that's a spoiler, so I can't give it
you
away.
can't do that.
Well, I mean,
Naughty,
But
naughty.
the way they portrayed it, they describe it as he is kind of controlling Beulah, which is why she reacted the way she did, and that's why he said what he said.
I think-
Like you said, I want no surprises.
I think you should just say it because I mean, we're all. You can Google this. I mean, if you want to stop it, stop it. But spoilers are we're on episode 3, and if you want to Google it, it'll be on there. Everybody's gonna be like, "Who the heck is Mariano?" So you could say it.
Joaquin's dead.
Yeah. See? There you go. Boom! All right, we're done, guys.
No, but
He's going to be played by Juan Pablo Raba.
Oh, I don't remember
Juan
Juan Pablo.
No.
I'm sorry, Raul Max Trujillo.
I was like, that's
Sorry.
Jimmy.
That's Joaquin.
Yeah, that's Joaquin. He's a Colombian actor, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I was like, he always does a lot of cartel novellas and stuff. So
Yeah.
just saying. Anyways, what were we saying? Oh yeah, that's actually gonna be the next interesting thing.
Yeah. And then I wonder how
Mariano
It's-
coming in and pays a visit to Rio Paloma.
Mrs. Rio Paloma herself.
Mister.
Not now. I know. I wonder where he resides and what he's really in control of. Cartels? No.
Maybe.
And where does Everett fit in with that?
What if Mariano is actually the guy from Landman?
That's what Manny was saying too. Or was that you? Were saying? One of you were saying that during the show that it could be played by what's his face? The one who's the
cartel guy
Yeah.
from.
I can't think of his name.
No, I can't think of his name either.
While Manny looks it up, we'll just be twiddling. Join us, guys.
But I think that's going to be the next interesting thing. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I definitely know that at some point they are going to have to bring out Mariano. And
you know what? And it won't come out till maybe the last episode. And you can quote me on this because the last episode I remember is called El Padrino.
Oh,
yeah. See that connections, guys. See, I told you should have said it was Mariano. I was like, who's he? Then okay, now I'll make the connection. See?
I'm just on a quick lookup. It doesn't show anything except for Andy Garcia playing Galeno.
Manny, let me have this. Listen.
Anyways, mute him. Production.
Good night, guys.
Yeah. On that note, San Diego.
You suck.
Whoa.
Padres, bro.
Yeah,
Padres, come on.
Okay, he just did a Anchorman right there.
I was gonna do Anchorman, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
On the prompter, I gotta read it.
He always reads the prompter.
Yeah. Ron Burgundy.
There you go, Ron Burgundy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything else to say. I was gonna touch on other movies, but whatever. You guys go watch your movies. We're gonna watch Obsession and Passengers at one point.
Mandalorian, pretty good.
It was all right. No, it was good. It was good. It was good.
It was a long episode of Mandalorian.
It was like 2 episodes, like Mike said, put together. Like
it was so cool.
It was good. The CGI was good. The story was good. The whole storyline's good. You talk about the twins finally. That was good. I totally forgot what timeline it was on because I'm like, dude, I thought that was like.
I thought they were dead.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, what the hell? And so it was good. I suggest you watch it, figure it out for yourself. Hokum was good too. I mean, it wasn't bad. It gave me I can't remember if it was Conjuring or Insidious vibes where she's like trying to get on the elevator and it closes.
Oh, the service elevator.
Yeah, and it puts all the way down in the basement. Is that Insidious? I can't remember.
All the scary movies have it.
They're blending.
Pick one.
Yeah, it's where she closes the door.
They're all in there.
Closes the door,
Annabelle?
and then it opens back up because she thinks it goes up, and she goes, "Oh, thank God!" And it opens back up, and they have to take the stairs, and then it's like staring at him at the stairs. But some spoilers. So anyway, the eyes are creepy, the witch is creepy, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But
then bringing back to Dutton Ranch.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dutton Ranch rocks. Let's go.
Yeah, Dutton Ranch was good. So you guys need to tune in on that. Obviously, you're here, so I assume you're watching. I hope. Jeez.
I know. Give us your opinions too. Like, what do you guys think? Are we on track? Do you guys think that we're off track?
Are we done?
Are we done?
Are we cutting?
Are we missing something that you guys saw and we didn't?
Where are my deep divers at?
I know.
Remember we used to say that? Where are my deep divers at? And you said something else. I'm not going to repeat it. Manny.
I wasn't part of it, but I do remember it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I didn't cut it out. I left it in
Gaslighters, don't believe them.
Go back. Season 1.
NDAs have been signed. I'll just remind you that.
Season 1 is on Spotify. We're on TikTok. We're deep cuts, dumb takes, no spaces. But yeah, I mean, we're having fun, guys. New recording time, still a little bit of daylight, as you guys can see. We don't have to turn on all the lights. Sometimes
that's actually a backdrop.
Yeah, when I
We're
open
at
it
the
up,
Universal Studios.
like How I Met Your Mother, Barney. It's like, look, it's Vegas.
And now we're filming from Yellowstone.
But yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to say. It's a good episode so far. We're just gonna ride it on. We'll talk about Marshall's season finale. We can't even talk about it next Friday because it happens. No, it happens. It happens
this Sunday.
This Sunday.
Yeah, this Sunday is.
You're right. Yeah. Sorry. So I was right. So I'll have Mike try and catch us up. So, all right, guys, I'm out. I guess we're outie.
Have a good one.
We have things to do. The camera's right there, dude.
Oh,
Do your hearts.
corazón.
Okay.
Corazón. Hearts. 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 Hearts.
All right, guys. Later. Have a good one.
Bye. Have a
See
good
ya.
one.
Cuts and dumb takes. Let it run, let it bleed.